Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Ratchet and Clank Going Commando for the Sony PlayStation 2. In the last video, we got 2 of the Platinum Bolts over on Boldan, and then we headed back here to Joba, and this time around we did beat the impossible challenge. So now I have a whole bunch of bolts, and I have the armor that helped me beat the impossible challenge. Not the stuff that was on Snivelac, but the one that was on Bolden that cut all damage by half to show for that. I will get the Snivelac armor down the line eventually, but for now, I want to continue with the story. I want to do some more exploration of this game that I have not done before. And in order to do that, we're going to have to go to Smolg, which is where the distribution facility that Angela told us about, or rather showed us the video where the Thugs for Less leader told us about it. We're going to have to go over there. Well, more bolts for me. Fun. Alright. Let's go ahead and use our wrench here to break everything in that direction. Then we're going to go back and break all of these things too. And I like how the little fireflies, well, not really fireflies, they're probably more like some fluorescent moths or something, just fly away from all of these little lights whenever you break them. And they just fly away and then they eventually disappear. Never really noticed that until now. Anyway, let's go ahead and get a drink of tea as I pick my next destination. Alright. Distribution facility, Smolg. We have 2 missions and we're going to do one of them. There are 2 platinum bolts, no skill points. And those 2 missions are search the distribution facility, which we need to do to complete, or rather, continue with the main storyline, and explore the docked ships, which will get us another place to go to, as well as one of the platinum bolts. Yeah, there's 1 platinum bolt per route. And I managed to take the one that let us explore the docked ships. So, since that's what I did in the practice run, that's what I'm going to do here. Believe it or not, you can break these little lime green beacons for more bolts, which is exactly what I want to do. Also, don't expect to find anything new within the vendor because you're not going to find it. And yeah, 400,000 bolts, that'll be plenty for me to do stuff with. So, if we go here, we'll head to the distribution factory. Or facility, rather. And if we go here, we'll explore the docked ships. Also, I'm pretty sure the music here was also on that desert planet. Which was... which was it? Tabora, that's it. Yeah, this is the same music that you hear in Tabora. So let's go ahead and take this route because this is the one that I took. These platforms fall, be ready to use a swing shot. Also, I'm going to bust out the Sheepinator because it'll get these things out of my way in 1 second. You don't need to necessarily wrench the sheep, but I just do it anyway. And from here, we're just going to jump from platform to platform. Make sure you have a shadow. Also, once you're above the platform, you can double jump, and that actually cuts off your momentum in the air while you're on these things. At least that's what my shadows lead me to believe. But yeah, once you have your shadow on top of those platforms, you'll know that you'll be able to land on it. And by going through here, we can hit a checkpoint, and we can go to another vendor for whatever reason. Weird, but okay. I mean, I probably would have used the vendor at the start if I ever needed anything for anything, but okay. And we need to use a levitator to get to here. Yeah, you just want to look around and see what the nearest place to go to is, and then you just go from there. Just keep tapping X lightly, and you should be able to go find another levitator, which I'm pretty sure is going to be right here. Where is? There it is. We need to go up to that platform. Once again, you do want to watch your fuel there, because it will slowly go down. Okay, I was expecting enemies on this one. I'm thinking it might be the next one that will have the enemies. And from, yep, okay. Let's bust out the sheepinator and use the, actually no. Don't want to do that yet, because that's up there. We're going to face this direction, launch the levitator, and immediately go in the direction of this thing. Now, once we get close enough, we will have to levitate towards that, and I almost made it. Yeah, you barely have enough fuel in the levitator to get over there. But if you can get up there, you can get a platinum bolt. And I want to make sure that I get it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get it. Also, watch out for flying stuff. That flying stuff will get in the way from time to time. Okay. And yeah, that definitely is the same music from Deborah. I'm surprised I noticed that. And I got under it. Doesn't bother me that much because it doesn't take that much effort to get back there, but you only have one shot to do this with. And if you waste it, well, you're going to have to spend time getting back there. Which isn't the most fun thing in the world to deal with. Okay. Let's get it right this time. I'm going to have to do some fine-tuning with the flight here. And I got under it again. I keep underestimating where it's going to be. And I wish that I could change the... maybe I can. Maybe I can kind of change the camera angle on this. Maybe not. I wish I could. But again, I can easily get back there. I'm going to do this. I want to make sure that I just get this out of the way now. And I got under it again, despite my best efforts. Oh, sheesh. Come on. I did this once before, and it was alright. Matter of fact, this is exactly how you're supposed to do this. You have to use the levitator to get all the way over there. And then you just have to just be at the right place and then just ascend straight up. and then keep the jump button held down, so that way you can levitate, or rather glide right to I wasn't close enough. You have enough fuel to do this, but just enough. At least I have the path leading to this thing just figured out like that. What if I do this from the edge and not from the center? I doubt it's going to make a bit of difference. Come on! I can't get close enough. I think I'm close enough when I'm not. That's my problem. Because I know how to get to it, it's just... And once again, I'm not close enough. How am I supposed to know when I'm close enough? Come on! Let me do this! This is starting to become more aggravating than it already is. It's doable. I just need to know what I'm doing. And I got under it again. Nothing works. Even holding down on this doesn't work. Am I holding down on this? I mean holding down on the right stick. I know this is how it's supposed to be done. There we go! Really had to finagle with that. But we finally have this. Alright. Yeah, you just have to get just close enough to the edge and then make your way up and then grab the platform while you have all your fuel spent. Now we do have to drop down here one more time. There's no other way to get anywhere else from there. But we do have that platinum bolt collected. So we can now get that out of our hair, and we can go to where we really need to go to, which is that boat, that little flying boat over there to the right there. Alright. And I'm going to bust out the Sheepinator too, because I can easily use that there for what I'm going to do. Because there's some other enemies there. We've already seen the little tiny guys that will try to bite us, who we can easily defeat with the Sheepinator. But we also have this guy. Now, the crab enemy... It will approach us and snap at us, and that one robot will just keep shooting at us. And if we get too close to it, it'll just keep blasting. And there'll be nothing we can do about that. Now here, we need to get to this platform, and we also want to make sure we don't get zapped on the way out. This is the one area that I was thinking of earlier. Now, when these things approach, they keep track of where you were standing, and then just get there and try to snap at you with the claws. But if you're holding L2 while using the Sheepinator, you can keep zapping these things with the Sheepinator, and you can easily get rid of them without having to use any of the ammo from any of your other guns. Now we need to get over here. This is the fun part, if you like using the Sheepinator, because these things are back. And given how you can turn everyone into a sheep here in a matter of seconds, that's what I'm going to do. You can even turn the spawner into a sheep, which is also pretty cool. And look at that, I'm already getting experience on this thing already. Now, when you approach this, you'll see this platform. This is where you need to go next, and it's a good thing they do that, because they show you where it is. You'll be facing it as soon as you use the levitator, so just go straight forward once you start using the levitator. Alright. Need to zap both of y'all. And it'd be better if I could do this without getting getting ambushed or anything. And now that those two things are gone, that one's gonna pop up. But I can easily deal with this. And now you're gonna approach. Once again, hold R2 to strafe. While you're using that, there's gonna be one more there. Holding R2 while using the little Sheepinator there is gonna be absolutely useful. And what are you doing here? Okay. Got that out of the way now. Now, if you go behind all these boxes, you'll find the next levitator pad that you need to use. And in order to do that, you're going to have to... Well, one, we can just break all these boxes first. That will really help. Might as well go ahead and do that now. It'll definitely help with what we're going to be doing soon. We will have to spend our money on something. Alright. Now we can do this. Okay. So we need to fly around here. There will be a few places where we can land for health and bolts and energy and whatnot. And I want to take advantage of them. So let's go through here, and we will have to keep going back every so often, just so we can get somewhere. And yeah, you can't really just go around the boxes. Instead, you do have to fly up there. And we will be taking several trips in this area, just so we get everything around here. I want to make sure that I can get my energy back as well. Alright, we are now back at full health. And we can go over here, smash everything that's in our path here, and maybe we can make it to the other side. Now that I think about it, I don't think we will. We may have to go all the way up. Yeah, we're going to have to go all the way up if we want to continue. So, back to the conveyor belt, which thankfully will take us back towards the levitator pad a little more quickly. And then we should be able to get all the way up here, which is exactly what I want to do. Alright. Let's make sure we land here. And there we go. You'll notice there are boxes on the other side that you can land on. And you can easily make your way down to here for another levitator pad. And we need to go over there. Let's make sure we land safely. Perfect. And let's make sure we get some bolts. We'll get something cool once we go up here.
Go ahead. You'd be doing me a favor. So.
Oh, sorry. It's just I thought you were one of them.
Dear, dear, what I'd give for even an ounce of their feral ignorance.
A burden often accompanies self-awareness, sir.
Living with the abject savagery of one's own kith and kin is quite more than one can bear sometimes. No, the torment of it all.
I understand. I, too, am of a series designed to destroy.
Oh, in that case, I have something that may interest you. But may I first humbly request a meager few bolts for food?
And apparently we have met one of the more advanced civilized version of one of the alien enemies from this game. We might as well go ahead and give him the 40,000 bolts. Why not?
Lovely long time since I've eaten.
This is Ratchet reporting live from Algon City, where Protopet mania is in full swing. For those who've spent the past week in hypersleep, the Protopet is Megacorp's wildly popular bioengineered pet. Adorable, non-allergenic, and housebroken, fans of the creature have dubbed it the perfect companion. Between the Protopet's surprisingly low price tag and its lightning-fast breeding cycle, there may soon be more than enough Protopets for everyone. Ratchet, Channel 64 News.
The entire population of that planet will be devoured.
Unless we get there in time.
So we now have coordinates for Algon City in planet Damosel. And if we take this teleporter, we will return back to the ship. I guess this teleporter is only useful if you don't have the 40,000 bolts and you need to scrounge them up for Damosel. But, well, now that we've taken care of that, we might as well... Actually, no. We still have the distribution facility that we need to check out. And we will be going there in the next video. So let me go ahead and there we go. Join me next time where we continue to explore planet Smolg and we finally get into that distribution facility and try to stop these Protopets from being shipped out all over the galaxy. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!